Today's Monday, March 19th at about 6:50 a.m. Just recording this for my buddy Eric. Show him what's going on. This is one of a few fig trees that made it over the winter. This one died back to the roots. This fig tree's doing well. This one also died back to the roots. Got our elderberries coming up here. This is our hardy kiwi. Lots and lots of flowers, looking great. It's the best it's ever looked. Volunteer fennel coming up. Behind it you have some asparagus growing. More volunteer fennel over here. This is sort of a seed starter bed. There's all kinds of stuff that if I want to move, I just, dig them up and move them. But a bunch of different fennels, dills. There's some squash and cucumbers. There's peas in there. We have a rabbit problem. When I built this food forest, basically all kinds of rabbits that I can't really control except with these fences. They already ate most of my peas. But this is now a pea bed that the rabbits won't be able to get to. This is the first year our Shapova pear gave us any pears. This is a 7-year-old tree. And underneath here, I have an eggplant that got eaten by a rabbit. A couple other eggplants with diatomaceous earth on them. Then you have my pepper plants here. We have cucumbers coming up along the fence. This is a Hachia persimmon with a bunch of flowers on it. Haven't opened yet. One of our grapes. This is another hardy kiwi female, growing on a locust tree as its trellis. Above us are black raspberries. This is a honeyberry bush. You can see it's got honeyberries on it. These are jujube trees above us to the left. It's another honeyberry bush. It's a gumiberry bush. There's a male hardy kiwi with a cardinal that lives in it. Let's see if I can show it to you. There's the nest. No cardinal in it right now though. Here's a persimmon tree that I grafted onto a bunch of different grafts, and you can see they're already flowering. These are the grafts from last year that took, and I have them strapped up so they don't break. But all these branches that you see are grafts from last year. These are boysenberries flowering. There's another black raspberry above us. These are apple grafts that I grafted. There's about 7 or 8 different varieties of grafts onto this Honeycrisp apple. Another honeyberry here. Above us here to the left are hazelnuts. And above us here is a Rainier cherry. Getting our first cherries. Not a lot of them, but got our first cherries on this puppy. Finally. Go up this one. This This here is a Schisandra. It's like a Eastern Prince Schisandra. These are like Chinese medicine berries. Have an interesting flavor. These are Josta berries. This bush is absolutely loaded. It's as tall as I am, if not taller. It's one of our other raspberry patches here. Then this is a pawpaw tree, which is loaded with pawpaws. It probably has 17 or, I don't know, it might even have 30 pawpaws on it. It's a lot of them. This side of the garden's underutilized. It's the driest part and the hottest part. But I just planted out some peppers last night here. This is a blueberry. This part gets eaten by rabbits too. It's challenging. This is a red currant bush. This here is a Asian pear, one of our 2 Asian pears. It's loaded. This is a grape, loaded. And it fell off its thing. Oh boy. This is a gooseberry. Doing well. And then above me here is a peach. Not lots of peaches on this. We had a late frost, but there's some peaches. And I used this to graft on some other varieties as well. So these were bud grafts. These grafts took. There's a nectarplum here, graft. And we have some of our tomatoes strung up here to the string going across the top. Garlic. It's anise hyssop herb. They're awesome. Over here I have Brussels sprouts. So there's 4 Brussels. And then behind these are fava beans. More of an experiment, but trying them out. Something's wrong with these tomatoes. I think over the last few days they've gotten too much water. We're sitting right behind a swale, so this thing fills with water. But for the last week it's been too much water, I think. Big honeysuckle here. This Bartlett pear is loaded. The white stuff you see is Cowlin clay. It's just clay to keep the bugs and birds away from it. Another grape here. And this is a Concord grape up here. This is one of our peaches. This also took heavy frost damage late. There's only a few on it anymore. This is an Asian pear that has a bunch of grafts on it. There's an almond here, and then a apricot. This is the tree that's probably doing the best at the moment. This thing's loaded with fruit. Frost didn't hurt this tree, so it's absolutely loaded. This has given us fruit the last few years. This apricot died. Not sure what happened here, but it's not doing well. I'm excited about this. This is a Che Norris Che, and it's got these little like brain looking fruits that people say taste like a cross between a watermelon and a fig. So that's super exciting. Got a couple of nectarines on this tree, which we've never had before. This is called a speckled egg nectarine. It's only a few, but something. This is a quince. It flowered, but didn't hold any fruit. It is a Szechuan pepper. I've been using these to cook. This thing's awesome, this plant. One of our 2 goji berries. Another persimmon here. Anyway, that's more or less the tour. This is a passion fruit vine, but my May pops haven't popped, and it's getting to be late May, so not sure what the deal is there. That's a patch of catnip that I planted last year. And actually down in this bottom section are 4 more pawpaws that I'm super excited about. They're just babies. Here's a thimbleberry, if you ever heard of that. And then, yeah, here's a baby pawpaw. There's 4 of them in here. So that's the tour today.